Surrounding the home in West London, the TSG quickly gain entry.
We've got a warrant to search the place, you might have gathered, under the Misuse of Drugs Act. Come this way.
The suspect they've been hunting for is quickly taken into another room for questioning.
Come in here and join us, sit on the end of the bed there. A lot of space under. Very quiet this morning, not like the way you come across on your YouTube or MySpace, giving it all the bigging about guns and gangs and all that. Like a church mouse this morning.
Under questioning, the suspect is not as hard as he'd like people to think he is.
So I thought you were a big gang member. You go around in gangs threatening people, and you're starting to cry.
Part of the drug squad's zero tolerance policy is to keep hassling the gang members so that they get the hard message. Pack it in, or they'll take them in.
My advice to you, mate, is you pack the gangs up and you pack the going around bullying people and robbing people. Otherwise, you'll be on your toe again. He's an absolute baby. He gives the impression that he's this big gang member. Portrays himself on bloody MySpace and YouTube. He's crying in there. He collapsed on the bed.
The police also keep up the pressure on gang members by telling the parents what they think their children are up to.
What worries me is who was mixing with. There's photographs in his phone of two people that are serving time for murder.
You're just concerned about the people that he's hanging around with. I think you should be as well.
Oh, I am. But yes, I mean...
Well, you don't seem to be too bothered about it.
He goes to some people.
Right. Right.
No, he goes to Shepherd's Bush to get young kids to run drugs for him. Okay? He might tell you he's going to see his mother. He's in the street gang and has been for some time. Yeah? Rapping on the internet about knives and guns and shooting people. That's your son. You'd say he goes to Shepherd's Bush, all innocent, going to see mum. Oh no. Your son is running drugs. That's why we're here.
This youth, and more importantly his parents, have just got the message that Hammersmith and Fulham police will not tolerate gangs. With over 22,000 crimes a year, Hammersmith and Fulham's police are trained to come down hard on anyone they catch committing a crime. Of all the different squads in the borough, the spearhead in the fight against crime are the Uniformed Response Units, known simply as TEAM.
No worries.
On routine patrol, the TEAM unit of PC's Emma Hastings and Martin Warnes have just stopped a car for going the wrong way up a one-way street. When questioned, the man seems only too pleased to help them.
I'm really sorry about that.
It's alright.
One of the reasons that Hammersmith and Fulham police are so good in tackling crime is that they're not easily taken in, as this unusually polite man is about to find out. On checking the car, PC Warnes finds broken up cigarettes and evidence of possible drug use.
Cigarette in your car, stuff like that. So, alright, well, it's all associated with smoking of cannabis. Do you see what I mean?
Yes,
so
yes.
That's why I asked. We'll talk about it in a minute if we need to.
While PC Hastings is checking out the man's details, his licence appears suspect.
Have you got a full or a provisional licence?
I've got a provisional licence, but somebody else has added to my...
Where is your L plates?
No, somebody else has added to my insurance,
and
that's who I'm going to wait for.
Where is your L plates at the moment? They're not on the car, okay. Does your passenger have a full driving licence?
No, the person...
Does your passenger at the moment have a full driving licence, therefore?
With no full licence or L plates, PC Warnes has only one option.
And I have no choice but to seize your car from you, okay?
If the loss of his car is not bad enough, things are about to get even worse.
Having looked in the car, we've spoken about the cannabis issue. You are going to be detained for the purposes of search for drugs, okay, under Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act.
On searching his car, PC Hastings finds something that is about to turn this man's evening into even more of a nightmare.
Martin, that is on the floor outside the driver's door.
Right. What's that, fella?
I don't know what that is. I swear to God, I don't know what that is.
Right.
I'm just asking you what it is.
I swear to God, I don't know what that is. Who's been leaving things in my car? I can't believe this. I swear to God, I don't know.
Listen, it wasn't in your car.
Yeah.
It's on the road, literally by your door. So it almost looks as though you've got out, dropped it, and come round the side.
Oh my days, I swear to God, I don't know what that is.
But everyone says that to me, fella. All I'm asking for is a bit of honesty.
Despite the man's denials, PC Hastings checks out the contents of the packet.
Right, to me, that is heroin. Martin, to me that looks like heroin. Yeah. It's brown powder. It's a smaller little wrap there. Don't know if you can see that, but it's a slightly sort of brown, sandy colour. If it was cocaine or crack or whatever, it would be a little bit whiter. To me, that looks like heroin. To me, looks a little bit like heroin. I'm going to arrest you, right, on suspicion for possession of a Class A drug, right, which I believe to be heroin, all right?
What first started out as a routine traffic offence has now turned into something far more serious.
Thanks, Foxtrot 2.
Arrested for possession of a Class A drug, the man is led to the van. His passenger is also being taken to the station. In the search room back at the station, they find that the polite man had 7 wraps of drugs in his underpants. They also found that the address he'd given was false. In the London Metropolitan Police area, there are over 30,000 robberies a year. Figures are falling, but for the elite officers of Hammersmith and Fulham, one robbery is always one too many.
Sheriff H4, we're just down the road.
It's early evening rush hour. PC John Reeves from the Hammersmith and Fulham Robbery Squad is responding to a call from PCSOs, Police Community Support Officers, for assistance.
Hello, mate. Yeah. What we got?
The chap there.
Yeah.
They've stopped a man with a bin bag which contains a laptop, handbag and a wallet which they suspect is stolen. While the man is searched, officers discover that the laptop is still warm and guess it must have been used recently. They also find a digital camera, so the first check is to see if anyone has reported a theft.
Yeah, have you had any reports of any bag snatches, any domestic or residential type burglaries in the last sort of half an hour?
It's a negative, nothing in the last half an hour.
If they are stolen goods, it could be that the owner is still unaware of the theft.
5:30, okay, I'm arresting on suspicion of handling stolen goods. Put your hands out like that for me. I think we're doing 18.5 now, don't you? Yeah.
The officers decide to issue an 18.5, which in police speak allows them to search the man's home. But neither the man nor his daughters want that to happen.
Stand still. Stand still. No, she's not. Just settle yourself down.
I've been collected. No, you can take the kiss.
With the daughters racing off to protect his house, the man still won't accept what's happened and doesn't want them to search his property.
You don't understand, it ain't nothing in my fucking house. You think I'm silly?
Well, then it's no problem then, is it?
There is a problem, yeah.
Why is it a problem?
Because I have neighbours there. That's the problem, right?
I've just found you in possession of what I believe to be stolen goods, okay? Which is why you've been arrested.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
If you're going to be doing that,
Yeah.
then you're going to expect to have the police on your door, aren't you? Aren't you?
No,
yeah.
no, not really.
Well, yeah, really.
No.
Yeah, really. Because that's just the way it is, isn't it? You know the score as well as I do, fella. If there's nothing in the house, it doesn't matter then, does it? And it won't be a problem, it won't be an issue, will it? Right, come on then.
Issue or not, the suspect is arrested and taken to the station.
Happy? Good.
Across the other side of the borough, it's another busy night for Sergeant Chris Penman and PC Ken Ford of the Robbery Squad. They're searching for a suspect when they get a call for assistance from some colleagues about a man who is kicking off in the street.
Hello, mate. What's up? What's up? Anywhere?
Yeah?
You're not going anywhere.
Watch out, man. Watch out.
All right, but you're not going anywhere. So just wait a minute, yeah?
Don't touch me. Last freaking food's getting cold, man.
Hey, whoa, where you going? You stand here, right?
I told you a second ago.
Hold on a
Don't
minute.
touch me.
Calm yourself down.
Don't touch me.
Calm,
Look
don't
me, man.
shout
Don't
at
look
me.
down there.
All right,
Don't
okay.
touch me.
While PC Ford is trying to calm things down, Sergeant Penman has to deal with his friend.
Stand over
Calm
there.
yourself down, mate.
Freaking piss.
If you shout at me one more time, you're going to get nicked.
Nick for what?
For shouting at me. Section 5 public order.
That
You've
is-
been warned.
Can't do that hard.
You've been warned.
Time must be freaking hard.
You've been warned.
Time
Right,
must be
swear at
freaking
me
hard.
one more time.
All right.
Don't raise your voice.
Stand close to me. You might get chicken in your mouth.
Okay, listen, mate. I'm warning you.
One more.
Don't swear at me.
Hurry up. Just get
Don't
the food.
shout at me.
Hurry up.
The man is pushing his luck, and PC Ford is not going to tolerate his abusive behaviour much longer.
I'll tell you what. Pissing me off. That's why. So, mate.
Right, you're next.
I'm
Section
joking.
public order.
I want to talk what you're doing. I didn't even shout. I wasn't even talking to you. I did not take the piss
Yes,
off.
you did. You did.
I did not say piss off.
Yes, you did.
I said I'm pissed off.
You told me to.
But I wouldn't say that, man. Come on.
Mate, you've had your chance.
Oh,
I warned you on a number of occasions.
Alright, I beg you let go now. It's frigging hurting now, yeah?
Is that better?
Bend forward. That's it. There you go, the van.
As the man is led to the van, he still can't believe he's being arrested.
You're being nicked.
Are you frigging serious?
I told you what you've been arrested
Tell me this is
for.
a hoax, mate.
No, mate, it's not a
Tell me
hoax.
this is a frigging hoax. Friggin' hell.
Okay, mate.
Back at the nick, the man is led to the charge sergeant.
Okay, Sarge, this gentleman's been arrested for Section 5 public order.